Alright, I got an appointment today for our IT partner down in Northwest Arkansas. I actually built this record today. It is a pharmaceutical company. I got the information for the IT director over there. Gave him a call pretty quickly, said they weren't interested, said they were using a company, so I asked a couple good questions and figured out they were 50 users, hybrid setup. They were using their company for firewall management and some bigger networking things. So he's busy for the rest of this month, which most people are, and most of January. So we said it's pretty far out. So I'm going to do some follow-ups in January whenever that comes around, but he is open to seeing how we stack up. They have one location. They're currently at 2 physical servers, and they're moving to 4 to 6, he said. He also wants to look at VMware and wants to know for a reseller too. So should be a good conversation.
Got a really good one for my roofer in Atlanta. It was a huge manufacturing facility, but they have 3 or 4 different locations all right by each other on the same street, but it's about 1 million square feet in total. The main building is the main one that we're going to be checking out. It's about 500,000 square feet in total. It's TPO and metal roof. Lots of active issues kind of sprinkled throughout. I think the roof age was like 20 to 30 years, so on the older side. So we're going to be checking out that building, the main one, and then some of the other smaller ones as well, but should be a really good meeting scheduled in a couple weeks.
I got 2 appointments today for my roofing client in LA. One I just got off the phone with. It's a shopping mall. It's a couple 100,000 square feet as well as 7 different buildings. More of like an annual inspection type of meeting. And the other one is Active Need, the property management company with an apartment complex that is having some active leaks and issues. So we're going out there in the next 2 days to get it possible re-roof. Should be a good one.
Got a pretty good appointment today for my Davenport IT client with a manufacturing firm. I talked to the office administrator a couple times last week, and we were trying to settle on some time. I know they were pretty busy for the rest of the year, so we did settle on first of the year. They are pretty much handling everything internally besides their web development they have a vendor for, and honestly their website looks kind of bad. It's not secure right now, so we were talking about some security assessments, just trying to make sure they don't have vulnerabilities on that side, but as it stands, we're going to talk sometime in the beginning of January, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I set an appointment for my roofer in St. Louis today. I'm really excited about it. It's with a healthcare company. They have 14 locations that they're looking for preventative maintenance, and I think my client's going to be excited about this one as well.
Got one today for my new IT client over in Tucson, Arizona. It's with a nonprofit. It's actually a ranch. Nothing too crazy, but it is their bread and butter with nonprofits, so I think it'll be a good one. Have that one scheduled for next Friday. So, hear back then.
Alright, so okay morning, we got Tyler pitching right now. Yesterday I got one for my roofer in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's with the golf course. They're looking at a re-roof, so we're going to go out later this week, get them a quote for that. Emma got us one this morning though for her IT club.
Yeah, it's a kind of like a car dealership type thing, but they have like 25 to 30 users. They went through some software changes, so want to see what we could do for them after that. We're going to meet with them early January.
I'll call a shot for my roofer in Austin.
Call my shot for my client in Salt Lake City.
I'm currently dialing in Florida, so I'm going to call my shot on our Orlando IT partner. I'm going to get one of those today. I'm also going to call my shot for Arkansas IT. But I think Anthony got a pretty good action. It was a no interest. Anthony, if you want to talk about that one?
So it's an assisted living facility. I spoke with the, I guess the lady that oversees the operations in the office. She basically let me know they have an in-house, or not an in-house guy, they outsource to a guy. They've been with them for about 15 years. He handles most of their stuff, but they also do some outsourcing for phones, copiers, printers. They have some projects upcoming that we can help out with, so I got a meeting set up for beginning of January. It's about 15 to 17 users, one location. It sounds like a pretty good opportunity, but I'll have more info in about a month.
I've built a good amount of records, so that helps a lot, but I will be calling my shot for Phoenix HVAC in the afternoon.
I'll go ahead and call my shot for my roofer out of Phoenix. Got an appointment today for my IT client in Seattle. It's a pretty good appointment. Originally called the president's cell phone, he didn't answer. So I called the main line and he answered the main line and said that he currently does not like their IT company at all. Terrible response time. Said that we can meet next week on a Teams meeting.
They have 6 users and 1 location.
So I got one from my client in where is it? It's in Ocala. It's gonna be a pretty good one for us. So it is with like some type of government agency or something that I reached out to. It was the CIO. Called him, pitched him, and he said yeah, he was down to take a meeting. He kind of was being a little secretive, didn't give me a lot of information. He said he would speak more during the meeting, but I did my own research and saw they had it looked like 1,000 to 5,000 employees. So we'll see.
I will call my shot in Nashville, IT.
I'll call my shot in Utah.
I have been calling in Schaumburg. Nothing yet, just making calls and building.
I did get a second-time appointment, which the guy pretty much told me he's ready to switch. Gave me the monthly spend that they have for monthly services, as well as what they're paying for their phones. Could not meet until after January, so set that one for my client out in Toledo. Set it up for the 12th of January. Should be a closed deal.
I'm going to be calling my shot in Columbus later this afternoon. I think I should be able to get an appointment or two. But I will let these guys call their shots for their calling.
I'm gonna set one for St. Louis this afternoon and in Arkansas too.
I'm calling my shot for a mind melter up there in Wisconsin. I'm feeling it today.
Got one that I think's pretty close down in Tampa, so we'll see how that goes.
We're having a pretty good morning so far. I'm on the board, Blake's on the board, Josh is this close to being on the board. He will be, later this week, if not next week. But for me, I got an appointment for one of my IT guys. It's with the OBGYN. Spoke to the practice manager. They have something in place, have about 16 computers, 20 employees, 1 server. Want us to come out in person next week, give them a comparison, an overview, apples to apples, kind of what they have in place, what we do, and see if it makes sense to work together at some point. So that's set up for a couple weeks. That should be a pretty good one. Blake, what'd you do today?
I got one for my solar guy in Jacksonville, Florida. It's a university, 3.5 million square foot of usable roof space. We're gonna be going out next week, getting them a pitch on some solar.
Been cooking in Florida so far today, and feeling great about getting my next one there. Like Brock's helped us with some adjustments, like going into the second half of the month, cleansing records, getting new stuff in the pipeline, and I've started to, follow up on conversations I had back in September and October. So definitely good touch points again.
I've been calling around in Philadelphia for HVAC all morning, just trying to get a hold of KDOs, and now I'm learning IT, so I'll be practicing that the rest of the day.
Doing pretty good, halfway to a pod wipe already. Called my shot for another 2-banger, had 2 yesterday, both for a roofer in Raleigh, North Carolina. Some re-roof opportunities in there, as well as lots of repairs and maybe a coating on one of them. But yeah, I'll call my shot for my roofer in Atlanta, and then maybe another either for him or the North Carolina client. But lots of good stuff to talk about. Brian just copped one, Logan's on the board, and Dylan, he'll probably have another 1 or 2 this afternoon. But Ryan, let's hear about yours.
I'm filling it out now. Just got off the phone with my client I can't know if I can say it, on the West Coast, in Oregon. Set an appointment for a manufacturing warehouse that they did half the re-roof 3 years ago, and now they wanted to finish the other half, so they're looking for quotes for, I guess, a half re-roof. And 2 separate buildings also have some leaks sprung, so we're going to get some repair or re-roof quotes for that as well. So major opportunity, 150,000 square feet.
Got 2 yesterday. One of the standout ones was my roofer in San Francisco. Told me that they're looking at getting a re-roof done. They already put in a CapEx order, so going to be a great starting point. Just already have the conversation already going.
I got one this morning for one of my IT clients in Ohio. It was with a nonprofit organization. I left a voicemail for the IT manager. He called me back a couple minutes later. We got a time set up for next week. They're working with a couple companies for security and pen testing. He felt pretty covered, but was open to having us out in case they were missing something. They're also looking for something pretty niche, so gonna take a look at that, see if my client can help out at all.
Pretty productive day. Had a great sales lab training with the whole company, so just kind of going over some key objectives people are running into. I know we've had some great conversations. Ross this morning got out a pretty sizable proposal for his client in Kansas City. I'm calling my shot in Milwaukee today. I got a couple hot leads to follow up on.
We got a proposal out today for Kansas City. It's 4,300 monthly reoccurring. I actually talked with the firm again and following up with them, just trying to see what we can look forward as far as next steps. So just trying to knock that one down and get it in the, you know, where we can move forward with it, where it's appropriate. And I just got off the phone with a warm lead out in Green Bay. They're wanting to see if we could possibly set up a time here in the near future. I want to email, and they're going to reply to me there. So hopefully I'll have some good news after lunch.
I'm doing good. Went over the objections meeting training. That was really good. So got a proposal out yesterday actually for $2,994 of monthly recurring revenue. So went good. Today I'm going to be calling my shot for Team Logic out in Columbia, South Carolina.
Just been making some dials for my new client in Grand Rapids and calling my shot in South Dakota.
We're doing all right. We're missing our trusted leader today, but it's all right. The pod's doing pretty good to start. I don't have anything on the board, but I'm calling my shot for SureLink in the afternoon.
I got an appointment earlier this morning for my Georgia IT client with a smaller firm. They are using a local MSP that's basically handling everything for them, IT, the network, phones, the security system. So they were willing to just at least compare costs. So should be a pretty good meeting for next week.
I got an appointment for my roofer in Houston this morning. It's with a 100,000 square foot apartment complex. And then I should also have one for them this afternoon. I'm just waiting on a follow-up.
Nothing on the board quite yet, but I got a proposal out for my IT client and I met with him today. We got 4,638 monthly recurring revenue and then 2,500 onboarding.
Nick, sitting around 42 calls. Jesus here about 41. We're a little behind. Brendan, come on over here and join us, my man. So Brendan's at 36.
He was in the training with me.
Okay. What sort of conversations are we having today?
None so far.
No decision makers? What are you calling?
I talked to one decision maker who's on the phone with the guy. He's like, hey, call me back in like 10 minutes. Didn't even get into a conversation with him. Called him back. Left him a voicemail.
Yeah. Where?
That guy was in Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Okay.
Yep. I launched a list in Syracuse. It was worked like a week ago, so then I launched another list in I can't remember where. Same situation. Didn't even call it. So then I launched a list in Portland that hasn't been touched in a while, and that's what I'm calling right now.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't really talk to a whole lot besides the one I got. The other one that I didn't push hard was because he didn't really do any commercial work, more residential. Other than that, I haven't really spoken to anyone besides gatekeepers, and haven't been able to get past them or they're not there. So usually I just verify an email address or whatever else is on file to try them that way.
Use LinkedIn, Zoom Info, call more cell phones so you talk to less gatekeepers. That's the best thing I can tell you there. Where are you calling?
Nashville. HVAC.
Okay. Outside of accounting, like, you know, there are other industries that we can work in, but like just trying to find a, you know, in this second week here, this is your first full week where you're done with training, like this is where we gotta take the training wheels off. We gotta figure out, you know, where you can be utilized, what industries you like calling. You know, a lot of it is just doing research why you call them. So be on LinkedIn, be logged in, use Zoom Info to cleanse LinkedIn profiles to put that information into the records.
I've been trying to find more mobiles from, there's obviously more than one partner usually in most of these firms. I'll find another mobile, try and switch over to him. Maybe don't call him immediately, call him after him because you don't want to, oh, this guy just called me, don't answer him. Whatever it may be. I've added a few more mobiles, but a lot of the same stuff when it comes to the CPAs.
Are you sending emails as well?
Yep.
So, I can see you leaving some voicemails.
Appreciate getting him in a new market. He's been calling Cleveland, Nashville, and Vegas. And Portland.
Okay.
I just got Portland. Is that where you're working now? Yeah. There you go. So it should go up a little bit.
Okay. Well, yeah, just, you know, if you got questions, if you're not getting a hold of anybody, let us know. 36 dials, though, for the morning is a little behind. Like, we want to be at about 50 phone calls made by noon at minimum. Like, these guys do 120 plus phone calls a day easy. We should be able to do 100, no problem. And these are much easier conversations than asking somebody to switch IT. It's like, hey, man, you want to make money? I do sales for commercial roofers. I do sales for accounting firms. I do sales for IT. it's such an easier ask that the appointment numbers are, that's the reason why they're that much higher for being expected.
Margo got a proposal
right?
out.
This is something that makes money. We have flexible terms. We have all the success stories in the world to show guys growth. So literally your qualifying question, look man, are you looking to grow? Are you looking for more work? Looking for more accounts? Depending on the industry, word it directly to them. Just talk to them like a human being. If they're like, yeah, I'm always looking for more work, okay. What are you doing for sales? I make calls. I set sales meetings. I help you get contracts out, win business. Can you do something like that now? The answer is no. Well, man, you should really talk to our sales director because we work with one partner per market and we're coming in this market looking for somebody. And then just go right into the ask. You should always ask at least twice for an appointment on a call before, you know, you're just like, all right, man, I'll send you an email with some information. But if you can get them on the website, that's the best way to utilize helping you get someone's interest where you start getting the callbacks. I can tell you how many times I get somebody on a meeting that's like, yeah, I got a voicemail and I checked it out from the email and looks good, and I'm on there in pitch mode getting them signed up. Just gotta get more of that. On contractors, you gotta really capitalize while you're on that phone. And again, hey man, I know you got your email on your phone, just make sure you get this in there. Meetings get canceled if you don't accept. I just want to make sure it happens because we're setting up meetings with everybody right now trying to find the right partner. So before we do that, I'd recommend meeting soon.
Well, the problem is he was the owner,
build some urgency.
and his practice is pretty much complete.
Let's not get complacent. I keep saying it. We're having good days. We got to keep the appointments rolling through. Like 10 appointments a day has been pretty good, but the majority of it feels like it's coming from SEMO and Maryville as of the last couple of days. You know, make it a competition. Don't let part-timers outdo you. You know? Come in early, stay late, work through lunch, whatever you gotta do, hit your numbers. You can get lucky and get your deals first, it's a whole hell of a lot easier. But I'm here to help. I've got a pretty light afternoon, so if you need me to help you with rejections you run into, or what do I do here, that would be the time, you know, when I'm not super busy like I was yesterday, just on phone calls all day. Let's get after it. Sweet. We got work from home tomorrow, so before you guys leave, just check in with me before you head out. Let's take a look at the day, but make it a good day.
Yeah, so I did the New Year's marketing email blast and social media post for my client. I've got the Christmas email marketing blast and social media post also done for them. And then I also did the Christmas and New Year's post for Arsenal, just waiting on a logo for the New Year's post, and I'll get that scheduled. And then I did a post about National Sock Day, Logan's interview, December 2nd, 4th, and 5th daily recaps. The video, I also did a post about our holiday video, so that turned out great. And then a post about Brett and Logan's closed deals, as well as Matt, another deal that he closed. And then I've been grading, doing my 10 out of 10 shout outs, and I think that's about it.
I just pulled together some reports for one of our HVAC clients on his SEO and how things are going, sent those over. And then I've pretty much just been working on one of our new IT clients' websites, hoping to get a draft to him this week and aim for hopefully a December launch, but with the holidays, who knows.
Our Chicago IT client launched her website yesterday, finally, so that was awesome. And had a meeting with another one of our IT clients out of Austin to kind of go over like the first draft of his website, some more edits need to be made. So just waiting for him to get me some information from there. Other than that, just working on some templates.
Just got our first licensed plumber for Schaffer Beacon. They were hired today, so that is officially the first one done, which is awesome. Actually just had another client sign on for just recruitment, so I'm meeting with them tomorrow as well to really kind of understand like really what their hiring goals are. But yeah, pretty much the same stuff by day, just sourcing and setting up interviews and talking to candidates.
So wrapped up the folder upload, so you can upload folders with a bunch of stuff in it and it will all handle it nicely. And then a little toggle for the parent or base folder to carry down all the permissions within it, so you don't have to go in each folder and give out permissions for that. So that one's out there and that's ready to go, or that's ready to be used. And then I've just been working on a little bit of dashboard cleanup. So we're going to be working on something bigger today or tomorrow.
The client was having an issue with exporting report, so I fixed that. Then I've been working on building out the email marketing platform, kind of just start to get it architected and look into it more. And then just had helped out with an interview with Trey. There's a guy that came in to like help sell the software. So he wanted me to kind of demo it a little bit. So just got wrapped up with that.
We had an offboarding meeting this morning with a client that did not renew last month, so just helping them with their list view and getting everything sent over with the manager. And then I reached out to some of our new clients to set up their ACH authorization and get their kickoff calls scheduled. I also had a kickoff call with a client also working on a list upload, another kickoff call this afternoon, and then working with our new client that's just doing recruiting just to get their account set up, their invoice made. And then for the rest of the day I'll be working on last month's cancellations and just making sure that I get everything exported and getting rid of numbers that we don't need.
Got a couple appointments today from my IT clients. Spoke about one earlier. Since then I got one from an IT client in San Diego. It's with a local CPA firm. Spoke with the IT manager there. Told me they have 15 users, currently work with the company. Was interested in meeting with a local reliable backup option. Also wanted to meet with us in case their clients need anyone to work with for IT, so we're going to meet with them on Teams next Thursday.
I got one this afternoon for my IT client down in Nashville. It was with a vet. I got a call back from the doctor. They use us for their phones, but we were looking to kind of introduce our managed services, so we're actually going to meet with them in person. Our owner and the doctor actually do have a relationship, so they're going to meet together on Thursday, but that was really all the information I got.
Yeah, so I got a good one today from my roofers out in Colorado Springs. It was an old no interest record, but last time I spoke with them, they let me know when their warranty was up, and it's going to be this January in 2026. So I ended up calling today, spoke with the property manager, and she was open to us coming out for an introduction and getting a preventative maintenance warranty out. And she also let me know they have 2 active leaks right now and are going to need some help with that, so it should be a pretty good one.
I got an appointment today for my roofer in San Antonio. It's with an apartment complex. It's about 35,000 square feet and they've got like 4 buildings. She said there's some leaks going on right now that their maintenance crew can't figure out, so they kind of just have a tarp over it. So we're going to go out next week and see what we can do for them.
All right, I got one this afternoon for my IT client in Virginia. First call close with the IT manager of a bank there. He is looking for additional support for a remote help desk. So they have about 80 users across more than 10 locations. So pretty excited about that one. I did have to push it out to the first week of January. I didn't have much time before the holidays, but I'm looking forward to see how that one goes.